You want to get your summer body in 2025 and you're eating poundo by 3 a.m. Don't let me catch you. That Coke you're drinking, drop it. Let my abs start popping properly. I will buy all the crop tops in this world. Even who is so tired of me. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to film this video for some reason. I don't know. I'm in very good spirits about it, but I don't want to jinx it. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you about things that I have cut and things that I have added to my diet to give me this particular look or this particular physique. Hopefully I will take a very sexy picture so I can post it here and make people get on their knees and worship me. Okay, it's a joke, please. So I'm going to tell you all the things I've cut and added to my diet to help me to achieve my dream body, my weight gain goals, and all that stuff. Okay, before we get into it, please give me a thumbs up. Please also subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. All right, so the first thing that I have cut is yam. And all the things I'm listing here is not necessarily because they do something bad to your body or anything. Yam is not terrible. I just feel like as a Nigerian, you shouldn't be eating yam because Nigeria is hard enough. Imagine eating yam in a hard country like Nigeria. No, I used to like yam when I was a bit younger, a few years ago, but right now it's not my favorite food to eat. So I've substituted potatoes for yam in my diet because, excuse me, I just felt my stomach rumble. That means I need to quickly film and go and eat. So potatoes are, I think they're classified as vegetables, right? And they are very filling and they just taste good when you make them right. Okay, I made a whole potato recipe video. I'm going to link it here so you guys can watch it. That's one of my best work. Okay, I'm so proud of it. So yeah, I don't eat yam anymore. I think there are places to find yam here in America, but it's not something I will go to the market and say, I'm looking for yam. God forbid. The next thing is soda. Now, I drink soda once in a long time, okay? I'll be very honest with you. This December period when I was in Dallas during Christmas, I was eating and eating. But the thing is that I was still being active. So it's kind of counterproductive to eat unhealthy and still try to be active. But you can only do that, or you should only do that when you've gotten to a point where you are very disciplined, right? Damn near achieved your goals. You shouldn't make that a habit. I was only eating anything I wanted to eat because it was a festive period and who's gonna check me? But that's besides the point. So that usually makes me feel very bloated, and honestly it makes me feel sick, especially if I don't take it for a long time. The minute I now take it, it just makes me feel very disgusting inside. It makes me bloated, and if I'm bloated, I'm not going to be able to pass out waste. When you eat lots of junk food and soda and all those things, it reduces how much waste you can actually pass out because you just be bloated. The worst part is that you're not even gaining any kind of nutrients from it. So you're just stuffing your body with nonsense and your body is just taking it and taking it. When you make it a habit to keep eating junk food, because personally, I don't like junk food is not something I eat all the time. Like I eat actual real food because that's what helps me to maintain muscle. That's what helps me to gain muscle in addition to going to the gym and lifting weights. Okay. So cutting out all those things, super important. If you know you want to be sexy, okay, if you know you want to look beautiful for this summer and show off your summer body and all that. And I know people say there's no such thing as a summer body. I beg, let's hear word, please. There's nothing wrong with wanting a summer body. If somebody wants a summer body, let them have it, okay? Bodies are summer bodies, yes. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about people who want to have a specific type of look during the summer. And that's okay. Okay? Thank you. So yeah, back to my point. If you're trying to get that whole summer body and everything, it starts now. Start this second. That Coke you're drinking, drop it. Start this second to start training your body to reject junk food and to reject food that doesn't give you nutrients that will help you to be healthy, okay? The things I do to substitute in quotes junk food. Personally, I love shawarma a lot. That was one of my guilty pleasures when I was in Nigeria. And coming to America, in the town I live in, it's not something you find it's not something you find here, honestly, because this is like proper rural America, so you don't really see those stuff here. That's where I stay anyway. But I found an alternative by going to the store and getting a tortilla bread, getting chicken, getting beef, cooking it, doing all that stuff, mixing it with coleslaw and whatnot, and just making my own protein wrap. Okay, and it always ends up tasting really good. So I think I have a video I made about protein wraps. If I can't find a video, I will just make a new one and I'll post it here. I do that as an alternative because one, it's healthy. Two, I know exactly what is going into my food. Three, I know that for my body building and for my weight gain and for my muscle building, right, I need to eat protein. I need to eat things that are nutritious. What I was doing, or what I'm still actively doing, is to incorporate those healthy foods into my diet in a way that is more exciting, you know. I know that diet can be a dirty word, right? But it doesn't have to be boring and tasteless. You don't have to eat bland food for you to get what you need from food. So this is why knowing how to cook is very important. If you know how to cook, you will make those things to your taste, and you just go from there. Another thing, I won't say I cut this from my diet because I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of fish. I don't eat any fish. Croaker, salmon, fish in general is just not for me. I don't like it. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the smell. I don't like that there's like so many tiny bones inside. It's just not for me. And I know fish is very good for you. Like, it contains a lot of nutrients and it's good protein as well. But I just can't stand it. So what I'm doing now is taking supplements, right? Like fish oil supplements, vitamin D, and then also substituting shrimp for fish. I know shrimp is like, it's technically it's fish, right? I just don't know the rationale behind it. It's just, I just can't get with the smell of regular fish, but I'll eat shrimp. And shrimp is very high in protein. So you do with that information what you will. I don't eat fish, so I will do shrimp, I will do beef, and I will do chicken. Sometimes I'll do turkey. I don't particularly like beef, but it's supposed to be good for you, so occasionally I will cook beef and I'll eat it. Let me just reiterate the importance of protein in bodybuilding. It's supposed to help you to build your muscle, right? And I'm not saying that you should go on a complete protein diet, because there are other classes of food, and those classes of food exist because your body needs them to some extent or to some degree. So if I'm preaching to you the gospel of protein, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't eat carbs. Okay, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't eat some kinds of sugars. Okay, you just need to consume everything in moderation and tailor it to the goals that you have for yourself. If you have weight gain goals, tailor your diet to that. If you have weight loss goals, tailor your diet to that. And in addition to all of that, of course, I think it goes without saying that I go to the gym 5 times a week. I lift weights, and that's why I can look as sexy as possible. Okay, just wait till I look sexier. I will be begged. They will say, Chilutan, please, like, go and wear clothes. That's what they're gonna tell me. Just wait till I get there. Let my abs start popping properly. I will buy all the crop tops in this world. You will be so tired of me. Anyway, that's that. Another thing that I have, should I say, cut from my diet is fried eggs. I don't necessarily hate fried eggs, but I'm not too much a fan of fried foods, if you will. Like, I don't like fried chicken, I don't like fried beef, I don't like anything fried. It just, to me, it doesn't taste good and it's too crunchy. I just don't like that. I feel like if I'm eating meat, it has to be juicy and soft. I don't like when my meat is crunchy. I don't want it. So I do boiled eggs instead. I don't know, for some reason I prefer boiled eggs to fried eggs, but it depends on what you're eating. So for instance, if I'm eating potatoes, obviously I'm not going to eat potatoes with boiled eggs. That's weird. So I'll do fried eggs in that case, or maybe I'll do some kind of chicken sauce or stew or something. Does that make sense? But I make sure I always pair it with like some kind of vegetables, even if it's just carrots and peas. Okay, so that's that. If you like eating fried eggs, that's fine. You might want to reduce your oil intake, so that you don't have anything like high cholesterol in the future. And I'm not going to go too much into that. That just depends on you and maybe what your doctor has told you about your body. Okay, but for me, I don't do fried eggs. It's just not for me. Another thing that I have added to my diet is grain and whole grains, right? mostly granola and golden morn because they contain fiber and grain. And fiber helps you to speed up your metabolism. I remember before I even started going to the gym and before I started being conscious about the things I was putting in my body, I was always skinny, right? But I had some kind of skinny fat. I don't know if you know what skinny fat is. I don't know how to explain it. And I'm not trying to come off as disrespectful, but you see that some people's skinny is like maybe they have a lot of fat in their tummy, and you can see that it's not very proportional to their bodies. And I know that there's a lot of respectability politics that goes into what people's body types are like. It's different for different people, but speaking specifically for myself here, I had a lot of unhealthy fats in my stomach because I was eating a lot of junk food and I wasn't passing out waste in the ways that I should have. So now that I have changed my diet, right, I'm going to put a video here for you. So one more video of me doing a pull-up. You can see that my stomach is damn near flat. So I know I'm showing off. I have to. Okay, if you do what I do every day and you wake up in the morning, you go to the gym and you don't feel like it, you have every right to show off. All right? Guys, I'm just being cheeky in this video. Okay, please don't take the things I'm saying too seriously. When I started introducing fiber and grains to my diet, my metabolism improved significantly, and it also helped because I was very active. So cardio will also help you with that. Lifting weights will also help you with that, because when you're doing that, you're kind of like sculpting your body or building your body brick by brick. If I can find old videos or old pictures of myself before I started going to the gym, like when I first started versus now, I will post them here so you can actually compare and contrast what I used to look like versus what I look like right now. And my goal was not just to gain weight, because I felt like I was really skinny and I just didn't like what it looked like on me. So I wanted to gain some extra weight, but I also wanted to look as chiseled as possible. And I was able to do that. So introducing things to help me with my metabolism has helped me a lot, because the amount of fat I have in my body is less compared to the amount of muscle that I have. For instance, I'm weighing like 80 kg right now, which is I think 176 pounds. I know I don't look like it. Weight is everybody wears their weight differently and different factors play into it. So my height plays into it because I'm tall, so I have longer bones and heavier bones. My body type also plays into it because of how my weight is distributed according to my proportions, right? And going to the gym, muscle is usually smaller. I hope I can find this video. If I find this video, I'm going to put the video here comparing what muscle and fat looks like. So you can see like 3 pounds of fat and 3 pounds of muscle, and compare the two of them. The pounds of fat will look very huge, and the pounds of muscle will look small, because muscle is usually very lean, right? That's why you see people gaining weight. When you go to the scale, you see that you're gaining weight, but you don't look like you're fat or anything. That's because it's muscle, especially if you're, kind of adding weightlifting to your routine. Does that make sense? I'm saying this because somebody commented in one of my videos that you're weighing 80 kg but you don't look like it. I wasn't offended by that in any way, shape or form, but it's just to show you that the way your body works is just amazing. The things I currently still eat are beans, spaghetti, rice, avocados. I eat spinach. I love spinach. I think spinach is one of my favorite vegetables, but I mostly use that when I'm cooking Nigerian soups, right? I still eat Nigerian soups and stews. I love them. You can't take Nigerian food away from me. Broccoli, carrots, peas, cabbage, what else? Lettuce. I love those things, because when you eat right, I promise you see it. And when you see it, you just don't want to stop. Okay, I still eat semo. I still eat poundo. Those things, you don't have to cut them off. You just have to eat them in moderation. I'm not saying you should go and be eating poundo by 12 a.m. in the morning or by 3 a.m. in the morning. You want to get your summer body in 2025 and you're eating poundo by 3 a.m. Don't let me catch you. Don't let Apricot Doctor catch you. Okay, so if you're trying to hit your goals and trying to look sexier, that pounded yam, that semo, that gari, that eba that you're turning at midnight, you need to stop it with immediate effect. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't really want to go too much into the nitty-gritty of nutrition and whatnot. I have enough videos talking about that, and I'll link them in the description box below. But I just wanted to tell you what I'm doing right now that has worked for me over the past, when did I start going to the gym? Over the past 2 years. Yes, over the past 2 years. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have any questions, if you have anything else to add. As usual, I always say that I'm not a dietitian, nutritionist, all that stuff, or a personal trainer. So if you have specific goals that you feel like you need a professional's advice on, please reach out to an actual professional. Okay, I'm doing this for fun. It touches people's lives passively, right? And it's just something I'm very passionate about as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.